And welcome to tonight's broadcast. We're live from Portageville, getting set for Piggott and Portageville High School football here for week number 3. Is we in week number 3 now, or 4? We're in week number 4 in Missouri High School football, and week number 2 for Arkansas High School football. And I'm Tyler Wagner, joined by Ron Riddle. And Ron's good to join you tonight. I know your sidekick couldn't make it with you tonight, so I'm going to do my best to help you out here tonight.
I appreciate it, Tyler. He's been on the weather tonight. Right now, the captains are taking the field. For the host Bulldogs, number 2, Connor Barnum, number 73, Trey Tubbs, and 76, Sam Riggs, and 79, Michael Hartman. For the Piggott Mohawks, number 1, Spencer Harden, number 4, Hayden Lemons, and number 52, Alex Gibson. Piggott is coached by Michael Harrell and Walter Rao and Sean Hearn. The Bulldogs of Portageville are coached by Mr. Jeff Bullock. Assistant coaches Steve Rogers, Ashley Swims, Lee Wallace, Travis Shear, and Ron Golden. Got the flip going on right here. The officials are talking over. Piggott will get the call since they're the visiting team. I know, Tyler, last week Piggott opened up against Hazen, and pretty good win from my understanding.
Yeah, week 1 for the Mohawks at Parker Field. They're at Piggott, opened up their season with a win and jumped out big on Hazen, 24-8 at half. Ended up winning 24-14. Defense stepped up big in the second half and held on for the victory. So a good start for the Mohawks so far.
All right, looks like we got the coin toss. Portageville is going to defend the west end. They won the toss and elected to receive. So as we're getting set here, Mohawks taking the field, and looks like we're getting ready for live football on YHC TV on a great night.
It really is. It's been a nice August into September. Really cool nights here to start off football, and even better, I noticed, Ron, that the mosquitoes aren't very bad at all this way right here tonight, so that makes it even better.
It's still early.
It is early, but they're not swarming already, so can't complain.
Well, the Bulldogs are on the field with their deep men. To return the kick is number 10, Ian Torrey. Alongside him is number 4, Hunter Gates. Got number 1, Andrew Carter, is one of the up men. Set to kick off for the Piggott Mohawks. Looks like number 33, John Jones. Getting the ball set. We are just about to get underway here at Portageville. Jones going for the kick. Right up the middle. Fielded by one of the up men. That's number 1, Andrew Carter. He is met by a host of Mohawks. First one there looks like number 4, Hayden Lemons. So Portageville will take over first and 10, like on their own 25-yard line. Portageville set. Looks like they're going trips to the left on the opening set. Gates isolated to the right. Coach Bullock calling in the play. Torrey in the backfield, shotgun position. On the snap, Torrey looking to throw. Under pressure, Torrey rolling out. Pass is complete to number 4, Hunter Gates. Stopped immediately by number 5, Gunnar Shaw. Pressure up front by the Mohawks. They even was allowed to get outside to gain about 4 or 5 yards for the Bulldogs. We'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Looks like about the 30-yard line. He's back to pass. Looking. Got pressure up the middle. Still on his feet, scrambling. He is dropped in the backfield for a loss. That one of the linemen, that may be number 74, Nate Mallard, in on the tackle. Loss of 5 brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. Make 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Piggott really getting after it. Getting after Torrey in the backfield. Torrey can't really get a good clean look down the field, so pretty good pressure by the Mohawks early on.
Snap, Torrey dropping back, looking to throw. Looks like a screen set up. Pass was incomplete, off the hands of 33. That is John Jones on a great defensive play. Brings up 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs. Looks like they're getting set to punt. 33, Jones, the deep man for the Mohawks. Ball is snapped. Corey with a good punt. Ball is down by the Bulldogs. That's 48. Terry Kirkwood. Piggott will take over at their own 41-yard line.
And Piggott coming out for their first offensive series. They really got off to a good start against Hazen the other night. 2 quick scores in the first quarter, so they're certainly a quick strike team early on. They're a heavy run offense, Ron. They run the diamond T. They've got about 3 or 4 guys that'll run it on any given down, so look for a lot of heavy formation from the Mohawks here tonight.
15 Gossett under center. Handoff, first man through. That's 33, John Jones. Making the tackle for the Bulldogs is number 9, that's Jared Crafton. Picks up about 7 on the play, brings it 2nd down and 3 for the Mohawks. Piggott back to the line. Gossett under center. Handoff up the middle. Still on his feet. That's number 24. Excuse me, that's number 34. That's Lane Buchanan. Picks up enough yardage for the first down. It'd be 1st down Piggott in Portageville territory.
That's one thing that Portageville needs to do against Piggott is limit the first down yardage. If they can keep them at minimal loss, set them up for longer downs. But Piggott shows a lot of push up front, big yardage here.
And off on the first man through, still on his feet, still on his feet.
And looks like he got it.
Touchdown, Piggott Mohawks. Number 5, Gunnar Shaw, broke several tackles. Stayed on his feet, spinning and twisting, and finally lands in the end zone.
Yeah, kept the legs turning, broke a few tackles to get there. Great run to finish it off for the first score for the Mohawks.
Portageville had him wrapped up, looks like twice, but he kept his feet moving and gained positive yards. Piggott going for 2. Handoff, last man through, that's 33. That is John Jones, and the 2-point conversion is good. So Piggott strikes first, leading Portageville 8-0. One of our sponsors here. If you need auto parts, stop by Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 in Portageville. Colin and his staff will assist you with all your needs. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go online to deltaautoparts.com for parts information.
And want to let the viewers out there know, if you're on Twitter, want to interact with our broadcast tonight, you can tweet us at our handle at YHCTV, and we'll put your tweet here on the air. If you want to give out a shout out to a Bulldog or a Mohawk, or just cheer on your team out there, tweet us at our handle at YHCTV, and we'll put your tweet here on the air.
All right. Piggott set to kick. 33 Jones. Deep men, 10 Torrey, 4 Gates for the Bulldogs. Good kick from the Piggott Mohawks. 10 Torrey on the return. Still on his feet. Good yardage by the Bulldogs. In on the tackle for Piggott was number 44. He's not listed on the roster. Have another sheet here. It's like number 44 was Corbin Midkiff on a good tackle for Piggott. Portageville takes over first and 10. About their 38-yard line. Trips to the left. Hunter Gates split to the right. Torrey in the shotgun. Piggott in a 4-man front. Ball is snapped. Looks like an option. Torrey on the keeper. Gets around the side. Picks up good yardage for the Bulldogs. He is forced out of bounds by number 34, Lane Buchanan. But just short of the first down, maybe a gain of 9. Brings up second down and 1 for the Bulldogs. Plays coming in. Same formation, trip to the left. Torrey in the shotgun. Piggott was on a blitz. Looks like they might have jumped offside. Offsides on the defense. Moves the ball 5 yards. Gives the Bulldogs the first down, so it's first and 10 just into Piggott territory. Torrey set in the shotgun. In motion, Barham. Take the handoff to Barham. He looking to throw. Throws it downfield. He has a man. Ball's batted, and incomplete. Almost a great catch, almost a great interception. That was well played. Looks like 15 Gossett. And 6, Isaac Langley in on the defense. They tipped the ball, but Hunter Gates was concentrating and still almost made a great catch. Brings up second down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Piggott's leading 8-0. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Torrey looking to throw. Scrambling. On his feet, still running. Good tackle by the Piggott Mohawks. 32 is in pursuit. Cade Harrell, John Jones, 33, came out to finish making the tackle.
Yeah, it looked like Torrey might have gotten some space out in the field, but good rally tackling by the Mohawks, keeping him from breaking loose in the open field.
That was a good closeout by Jones. Harrell was chasing him. Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs. Torrey looking to throw. Has a man. Just Out of the reach for number 9, Jerry Crafton. Defended on the play by 49, Quentin Reeves. Brings up 4th and 11 for Portageville. Looks like Portageville getting ready to punt. 33, Jones back for Piggott. Flag on the play. Too many men on the field for the Bulldogs. The illegal substitution moves the ball back 5 yards. Still in the punt formation. Jones back deep for the Mohawks. High punt for the Bulldogs. Ball is down at the Piggott 20-yard line, and Piggott takes over 1st and 10. Mike and Pat Patterson for residential, commercial, or agricultural real estate anywhere in Clay County and beyond. Let Mike and Pat serve you. They've been serving the area for many, many years. 870-598-3142.
And appreciate the Pattersons helping bring the broadcast this year there in Piggott. Always been a good supporter of the broadcast here on YHC.
Like Piggott was late getting a play in, or substitution was coming in. Play clock was going down.
And let's go ahead and recognize some of our sponsors, Ron.
If you take a look at the field tonight, you should be impressed because it is in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but also numerous ones in the area. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surfaces for the area's athletes. To check out their product, go online to turfrenovations.com. Also, like to say thanks to Daryl and Ellen Dalton. It's Pumpkins Hollow time. The season opens on September 16th. Since 1993, it's the fall attraction that draws guests from all over the country. Animals, pumpkins, hay rides, and gourds for kids. Also corn mazes, Horror in the Hollow, Bubba's Butcher Barn, Zombie Paintball, Forest of Fright, and now the Pumpkin Zip Line. Plan a field trip, party, or just go on and enjoy. 671 County Road, 336 in Piggott, 870-598-3568, or inquire at pumpkinhollow.com. On the first play after the timeout, Piggott picks up 6 on a run up the middle. Second down and 4 for the Mohawks. Gossett looking around. Ball snap, handoff. On the left side, still on his feet, number 32, that's Cade Harrell. Picks up big yards for the Mohawks. Finally brought down by a host of Bulldogs. Number 2, Connor Barham in on the tackle. The chains are moving for the Mohawks. It's 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Tyler, you said that Piggott likes to run the ball, and they got a good push.
Yep, they run it. They might throw it a handful of times at most in the game when you're not expecting it, but they're going to run it right up the teeth of the defense.
And another handoff, still on his feet, number 5, excuse me. That is number 5, Gunnar Shaw. Some good moves for the Mohawks. He is drugged down by number 1, Andrew Carter. But not before he gains more yards and moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 Piggott at the Portageville 30-yard line. Piggott to the line. Tight formation once again. Handoff, last man through. Blocking up front. 33, that is John Jones. Tackled on the play made by number 4, that's Hunter Gates for the Bulldogs. Like 22, Jacob Carter in on the assist. But not before Piggott picks up another first down. 1st and 10 Piggott inside the Portageville 20-yard line. To Mason Tillman split out. Handoff, number 34. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a good tackle. Didn't see who knocked it out, but it was quite a collision there.
Looks like number 2, Connor Barham, got his head in there. The line did a good job for Piggott opening up a hole. We have an official's timeout.
And we want to recognize some more of our sponsors.
Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7-point Greenpoint locations offers seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn and garden supplies and hardware. Go to greenpointtag.com or call 573-379-3816. Also another sponsor from Piggott, 788 East Main Street in Piggott. Mark Howe has been in the business in the same location in Piggott for nearly 30 years with full detailing and auto sales too. If you want your car to look, feel, and smell like new again, call Mark Howe at Custom Car Care, 870-598-2571. Torrey in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. 32, Lamar Alexander. But no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of maybe a yard. So with 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Portageville's deep in their own territory. Gates in motion. Option. Pitch to Gates. Number 4, Hunter Gates. Picks up some yards, but a good open field tackle by number 48. I'm sorry, that's 49, Quentin Reeves.
Yeah, not a bad play drawn up by Portageville, trying to get the ball into playmakers' hands, going to Gates there, trying to get to the outside, just unable to break free, but shortens it up to 5 yards here.
Torrey looking to pass. Little pressure, Torrey rolling, gets rid of it. Pass is incomplete as he was under pressure. Brings up a 4th and about 5 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Piggott really collapsed that pocket. Torrey had to roll out, try to make a play, but couldn't find anybody downfield, had to throw it away. So looks like Piggott have a good field position off this punt. Pretty good defense after they coughed it up after having a chance to go in for 6 themselves.
33, Jones back for Piggott. Torrey set to punt it off for the Bulldogs. Ball snap. Good punt. Returnable. 33 off his chest. Picks it up. 49. Number 49, Quentin Reeves, picked it up and lost it. Finally recovered by number 4, Hayden Lemons.
Yeah, that was a hot potato there. It seemed like nobody could hang on to it, but Piggott jumps on it, retains the possession.
So Piggott's going to take over 1st and 10 about the Portageville 43-yard line. Thought Piggott had running room, and then he fumbled it. You thought Portageville might recover it. Gossett looking around. Handoff, last man through. Good penetration by the Bulldogs. Number 10, Ian Torrey. 79, Michael Hartman on the tackle. 34, Lane Buchanan, excuse me. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd down and 10 for Piggott.
Yeah, that's the stop that Portageville needs on those first downs of Piggott. If they can keep them to minimal yardage, that force them into some longer yardage situations deeper in the downs, that'd be a lot better off. But here we're seeing some pretty good defense up front by Portageville. Stuffing the run a bit here. Going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Mohawks.
Cade Harold picked up a yard. Looks like Andrew Carter was there to make the tackle for the Bulldogs. Got 3rd and long. Let's see if Piggott stays with the run. Pitch to number 4. That's Lemons. Gets to the outside. He is finally caught by number 4, Hunter Gates, but picks up a lot of yards for the Mohawks. Moves the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mohawks.
Yeah, Piggott goes to the outside there. They've been trying to run in between the guards the last few downs, but kicked it out for the sweep there. And good yardage, picking up the 1st down for Piggott.
Piggott mixing things up. We got receivers on both sides. Handoff up the middle. Big hole. 32, that's Cade Harrell.
Yeah, Harrell running the ball hard. Almost picking up the 1st down. Going to be about a yard or 2 short.
He's finally tackled by number 9, that's Jared Crafton for the Bulldogs. That offensive line opened up the nice hole for him on that play. Ball snap, quick pitch out to 33 as Jones gains a couple on the outside. Looks like he is just short of the 1st down. Call it 3rd down in inches for the Mohawks. Portageville did a nice job of not letting him turn the corner on that play. Handoff, 1st man through. 33, Jones. Jones, that's touchdown for the Piggott Mohawks.
Hard run for Jones, finish it off, and we see on both scores by the Mohawks, breaking tackles, keeping the legs going, forcing their way into the end zone. Nice run. Another score for the Mohawks.
Looks like they had him at the line, but he had some nice footwork. Looks like he leaped over a defender. Piggott set to go for 2. Handoff, last man through. Stopped by the Bulldogs, and number 10, Ian Torrey, gets to the backfield. Like 79 also in there, Michael Hartman. So after the score, Piggott leads 14-0. Butler Drug Store on Main Street in Portageville is your local full-service pharmacy. also including gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Roan has been serving the area for many years and provides your prescription solutions. Stop by at 222 East Main Street in Portageville or call 573-379-5469. Like to thank another sponsor, 420 East Main Street, Piggott, Dan and Daniel Gossett. If you're looking for a home or place for your business to operate, call or visit Dan Gossett Real Estate. Proud sponsors of Mohawk Athletics, 870-598-5555. .33 Jones getting set to kick for the Mohawks. Torian Gates, deep man for the Bulldogs. Those kicks fielded by Hunter Gates. Picks up good yards for the Bulldogs. Tackled number 88, Brandon Wellman, in on the play for Piggott. Portageville takes over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. .248 left to go in the first quarter. Portageville trailing Piggott by 14. Torrey in the shotgun. Handoff. Number 1, that is Andrew Carter. No gain on the play. 22, Dylan Bellers, and in on the play for the Mohawks. Loss of about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs. Jory in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to throw. Ball is incomplete. Intended for number 4, Hunter Gates. Good defense by number 5, Gunnar Shaw. Brings up a 3rd and 13 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good defense out there on the outside. Breaking that up. Torrey's certainly got the arm to throw it out to the outside, threaten the perimeter of the defense.
In motion. Like a string. Didn't gain any yards on that, it looks like, as ball was thrown to number 4, Hunter Gates. Like maybe a loss of 1 or 2. Brings up 4th and long for the Bulldogs. Torrey set to punt. 33 Jones, deep man for the Mohawks. Almost tipped at the line by the Piggott. Down at the Portageville 35-yard line. Piggott takes over 1st and 10. Like to thank another sponsor from Portageville. A+ Family Clinic in Portageville has been providing the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd Street or give them a call at 379-2100 to schedule an appointment. A+ Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions. Piggott gets Portageville Jones, like with a hard count. Offsides against the Bulldogs. Gonna move the ball 5 yards. So Piggott will be 1st and 5 for the Mohawks at the Portageville 30-yard line. Handoff, last man through. He's stripped up by 10 as Ian Torrey. As 33, Jones is trying to get some running room. He gained just a little, not quite a yard. Brings up second down. We'll call it a long 4 for the Mohawk. Gossett under center. Handoff, last man through. That is number 34, Lance Buchanan. Picks up good yards for the Mohawks. The 1st and 10 at the Portageville 21-yard line. Last man through, 32 as Harrell. Still on his feet. Took the ball. Thought he came out, but he held on to the ball. Portageville tackled him. Not before he gets, it's like about 7 yards. Brings up second down and 3. About 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Handoff, last man through. That is number 2, Mason Tillman. Like maybe 77. Ray Sipes might have been on the play for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, that was number 73, Trey Tubbs. First and goal for the Mohawk. Blitz from the Bulldogs. 33, Jones on the carry. Tackled by number 9, that's Jared Crafton. That brings it to the end of the first quarter where Piggott leads Portageville 14-0.
And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with your second quarter coming up.
At Ag Explorer, we're farmers too. So we know that farming's never been a 9-to-5 job. Just like the farmer, we work overtime to bring you whatever it takes. Solutions like InZone help you retain 47% more nitrogen with an overall average increase of 12 bushels per acre. Imagine what InZone can do for you. Ag Explorer.
For the fastest, friendliest service around, visit us at Piggott Pharmacy on the Square. We provide free local delivery and curbside service. Additionally, we have competitive pricing, easy prescription transfers, and a free vitamin program. We're locally owned and operated. Come by Piggott Pharmacy today, where our patients are our family.
I'm knowing them, so. All right, and we're back here live from Portageville. Glad you joined us here on YHC tonight and getting set for the second quarter as the Mohawks have the ball and they're driving with a 14-0 lead here to start this second quarter.
Portageville is trying to hold off Piggott, who's inside their 10-yard line. A little misdirection there. Cross up between the quarterback and the running back. As number 5, Gunnar Shaw, stopped in the backfield by the Bulldogs. Loss of some yards on the play, brings up 3rd and goal with 15 yards to go. Portageville looks like they jumped right before the snap. Offsides against the Bulldogs. They'll move the ball 5 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 10 to go for the Mohawks. Like Kennedy had mixed things up, was trying to do a sweep. Ball is fumbled. Looks like Gossett gets on it. Retains possession, brings up 4th down for the Mohawks. So 4th down and about 10 to go. Chance left on the play clock.
And here we go, 4th down.
Roll out. Miller's on the quarterback keeper. Picks up a block. Waiting for a signal. Looked like officials saying he was just short. Tyler, looks like here he's just short at the 1 yard line.
And Gossett just couldn't quite make that corner to the pylon.
Looks like that last initial he dove and looks like he made contact with it, but they're saying he stepped out of bounds at the 1. So Portageville takes over at their, they got it marked at the 2 yard line. Still in a shotgun. And Piggott jumps off sides, it appears. Offsides against the Mohawks. They'll move the ball 5 yards. That's definitely going to help the Bulldogs get away from that goal line. Piggott did not want that, that's for sure. Brings up 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs. Quarterback keeper. Design run for number 10, Torrey. Stop by number 34, Lane Buchanan for the Mohawk. Might have gained a couple on the play, brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Bulldogs. Trying to get on the jump. Piggott stays home this time. Another quarterback keeper. Boy tries to get to the outside, and he's met by a host of Mohawks. First man there was number 32, Cade Harrell. But number 2, Mason Tillman, got in there. Loss of a couple on the plate. Brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Torrey looking to pass. Out pattern, incomplete, intended for number 4, Hunter Gates. Brings up a 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs from their own 7 yard line. 8:53 to go in the 2nd quarter. 33. John Jones back for the Mohawks. Good high punt for the Bulldogs. Downs in Bulldog territory, so Piggott will take over. 1st and 10 from about the Portageville 43-yard line. Like to thank another sponsor. Ellington Insurance in Portageville is one of our fine sponsors this year. With all the challenges facing organizations and families today, no one has time to become an insurance expert. Instead, you need an experienced team who can analyze the various options open to you and suggest the best alternative for your needs. That's where Ellington Insurance is there for you to simplify your insurance needs. Call them at 573-379-5401 or visit their office at 200 East Main Street in Portageville. 34, Lane Buchanan on a big run for the Mohawks. He springs to the left side. Big yards, brings up 1st and 10 from the Portageville 25-yard line. Looks like a offside. Nope, excuse me. Illegal motion, be a false start against the Mohawks. Saw a Portageville player jump, but if he was reacting to a Piggott. Moves the ball back 5 yards, so it's 1st and 15 for the Mohawks. Another flag. Going to be another false start against the Mohawks. Going to move the ball back another 5 yards. Be 1st down and 20. Ball's on their Portageville 35-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Blitz by the Bulldogs. Gossett to throw. That's a man deep.
Almost had it. Pretty good throw by Gossett. Looked like he had some heat coming to him from the Bulldog front.
So that was just off the fingertips. Looks like a 22 Dylan Bellers. He got behind, looks like 4 Gates. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd 20 for the Mohawks. Passing again. Pass overthrown, intended for 33 Jones. Covered on the play by number 4 as Hunter Gates. Brings up a 3rd and 20 for the Mohawks. Like Portageville dialed the pressure up that time and came with a blitz. Handoff. Off the tackle, bounce to the outside, cuts it back in, stay on his feet.
And looks like he's in.
Number 5, Gunnar Shaw, another touchdown for the Mohawks. Good run by Shaw as he bounced off the tackle. It was like Hunter Gates was tracking him down, but he stayed on his feet and just didn't have enough time to wrap him up. Piggott's going for 2. .33 Jones, last man through. Cuts it back up the middle. Signal's good. 2-point scores for the Mohawks. I'd like to thank Piggott sponsor Rodney and Kim Rouse. If you need a place to store your things and a way to get them there, call 870-598-7941. Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott. Having an official's timeout. Go ahead and thank another sponsor. Piggott Mohawk Football on YHC is brought to you by the Piggott Family Medical Clinic at 425 West Jackson Street. The clinic is now affiliated with St. Bernard's Medical Center and wish the Mohawks the best of luck this season. Their providers, Doctors Dennis Blake and Greg Mallard, and advanced nurses Brandy Pace and Megan Rathel are committed to providing excellent service for your medical needs. Call for your next appointment at 870-598-2236. So with the 2-point conversion, Piggott leads the Bulldogs 22-0. I was just checking some scores there and saw the wrong name. Jones getting set to kick for the Mohawks. Corey and Gates, the deep men for the Bulldogs. .7:30 left to go in the first half. Fielded by Gates. Looking for running room, trying to bounce to the outside. Still on his feet. Finally brought down by a host of Mohawks. Like 49. Wynn Reeves. 1 Spencer Harden in on the tackle. So after the kickoff, Portageville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, Portageville needing some offense here to close out this half. Haven't been able to put any consistent offense together. Piggott's front has really given Torrey trouble in the backfield, not been able to make plays down the field. Deep throw down the right sideline.
Caught by number 4, Hunter Gates. Still on his feet, trying to get to the outside.
And finally a big play, Portageville. Finding Hunter Gates, getting some big yardage after the catch.
Number 5, Gunnar Shaw was able to keep him out of the end zone. Nice job of Hunter coming back to the ball and making the catch. Picking up some good yards after. Shaw did a nice job of tracking him down. Hunter's pretty quick, and Shaw kept him out of the end zone.
Yeah, chance here for Portageville to get on the board.
Corey rolling out, looking to throw. Oh, intended for number 2. Looks like Connor Barham. He slides, the ball was just off his hands. He couldn't reel it in. Looks like a flag's on the play. Not really sure. I didn't see it thrown from the far side official. Personal foul against the Mohawks.
And it's going to move up Portageville a bit. Didn't know what yard line they were originally at, but it'd be half the distance to the goal.
It's going to be an automatic first down. Like the ball is on the 2-yard line. Torrey on the keeper. Up the middle. Touchdown Bulldogs. Ian Torrey on the quarterback keeper. Finds some running room on the inside. Puts the Bulldogs on the board.
Yeah, certainly what Portageville needed, a good drive, build some confidence with their offense, and finally on the board here in the second quarter.
Portageville set for 2. After Torrey. Pass is complete to number 2. That's Connor Barham. 2 points for the Bulldogs. So after the score and the 2-point conversion, Portageville now trails the Piggott Mohawks 22-8 with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. 146 West 2nd Piggott, 870-598-5207. Van Winton and his staff are true professionals. For all your real estate transactions, including title searches, title insurance, and closings, contact Clay County Abstract on the square in Piggott, 870-598-5207.
And appreciate Clay County Abstract and Title helping bring this year's football. And for everybody watching at home, we're having a little bit of difficulty getting the live broadcast. Seems like the first half is a little tougher than the second here in Portageville, so the second half will probably be better quality coming through later on tonight. It's just the way it kind of works out here in Portageville.
Number 4 on the return, Hayden Lemons. He is stopped by number 10, Ian Torrey. After the kick, Piggott takes over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Hand off up the middle.
Strong run.
Like 32, Cade Harrell. Good tackle by the Bulldogs, but when you reach the safety, it's not what they're wanting.
Right. Yeah, those safeties for Portageville having to tackle a little bit more than they would like here tonight. The Piggott offensive line making some pretty good room for the backs of the Mohawks.
Hand off up the middle. 34, Lane Buchanan. Number 2, Connor Barham in on the tackle for the Bulldogs. A gain of about 6 on the play for Piggott. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Mohawks. Fake to the up man, hands off to Jones in the backfield. Ball is out, loose, scramble for the ball. Looks like Piggott was able to recover.
Yep.
Might have been number 54, Corey Fuller, in on the fumble recovery.
Yeah, pretty good game for the Mohawks off the fumble.
Sometimes the ball takes the right bounce for you.
Yeah, it sure does.
Good job by the lineman staying with the blade. 1st and 10 Mohawks at the Portageville 35. Handoff. Like number 5, Gunnar Shaw. Tried to dance to the outside, couldn't quite make it. Met by a host of Bulldogs. Portageville did a good job of containing the outside on that play. Second down and 9 for the Mohawks.
And looks like some movement by Piggott.
What the umpire, Mr. George Bays. False start against the Mohawks. Move the ball back 5 yards. Brings up second down and 14 for Piggott. Clock keeps running. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Handoff up the middle. Lots of running room. Still on his feet. Big yards by 34, Lane Buchanan.
Yeah, Buchanan getting some nice carries here in this second quarter. Tough carries.
He was finally brought down by 10, Ian Torrey. Picked up a lot of yards for the Piggott to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 at the Portageville 13-yard line. .430 left to go in the half. Handoff, deep man. Straight up the middle, still on his feet.
And Harrell just kept the legs turning, and Portageville just didn't wrap him up. And Harrell takes it on in.
Looks like Portageville had him stopped there, but you're right, Tyler. They didn't wrap up, and he kept his feet moving and in for another score. Piggott set to go for 2. Handoff, last man through, number 4, that is Hayden Lemons, and the 2-point conversion is good. After the score, Piggott leads 30-8. Like to thank a sponsor for the fastest, friendliest experience around. Visit them on the square. They provide free local delivery, curbside service, competitive pricing, easy prescription transfers, and a free vitamin program. Locally owned and operated, Piggott Pharmacy, where our patients are our family. That was a crazy series there. We had a fumble and Lyman's recovering. The ball's bouncing around.
Yeah, live ball in that series, but Piggott, not doing much different what they've done all game. They're not very, they're going to line up and pretty much run the same sort of concepts. They're going to run it right at you, and that's what they've done all night. And you can tell it's kind of starting to wear on the Portageville defense. The Portageville not wrapping up probably as good as they were earlier in the game, and Piggott just really staying aggressive in the running game, and it's paying off.
Jones set to kick for the Mohawks. Short kick. One of the up men. I believe that's number 1, Andrew Carter. Portageville will take over 1st and 10. Talk about their 38-yard line. 4:15 left to go in the first half. Portageville would like to definitely get a score here. Carter in motion. Wide receiver screen. Number 2, Connor Barham, still on his feet. Picks up some good yards for the Bulldogs. 74, Nate Mallardy on the tackle for the Mohawks. Gain of about 4 on the play. Brings up second down and 6 for the Bulldogs on their own 42-yard line. Corey in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Number 1, Andrew Carter. Gain of a couple on the play. Brings up third down and about 5 for the Bulldogs. Corey getting the play from Coach Bullock. Corey drops back, looking to pass. Looking to scramble. Throws the ball intended for number 4, Hunter Gates. Incomplete as Kennett defense put a little pressure on him up the middle. Brings up a 4th down for the Bulldogs.
About how much time we got, Ron?
Got 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Ooh, almost blocked.
Made him shank it to the left a little bit. Down by the Bulldogs. It looks like 22, Dylan Beller was almost got the block. They maybe forced him to kick it to his left just a little bit. Piggott takes over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line with 2:34 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Piggott got some time. They've been moving the ball pretty good, so any first down will stop the clock. So they don't have to really do anything out of the ordinary. Put together a successful drive here at the end of the half.
Handoff up the middle. 34, that is Lane Buchanan. Flag on the play.
And personal foul on the Bulldogs. And that 2-yard gain is going to look like it's going to turn into a 17-yard gain.
You know, that first down run, Portageville did a good job there.
Yeah.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Bulldogs, giving Piggott some yardage here at the end of the half.
Clock's going. 2:15 left to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 from the Portageville 41. Handoff, last man through. Number 9, Jared Crafton, yellow tackle. Brings up second down and about 8 for the Mohawks. Handoff. Number 5, Gunnar Shaw picks up good yards for the Mohawks. Like number 9, Jared Crafton in on tackle. Moves the chains once again. Be 1st and 10 Mohawks at the Portageville 25-yard line. About 1:20 left to go in the first half. Handoff, 33 Jones, still on his feet, makes the cut.
And
Still on his feet.
looks like he made it. And he did. Tough run for Jones. Had to drag 2 or 3 Bulldogs across the goal line, but he pulled it off.
He's had a couple of tough runs tonight.
He sure has.
Score. Piggott getting the play. Coach Harrell going over it with his team, what he wants. Play clock winding down. 5 seconds left. They don't get it off in time.
And delay of game, back it up 5 yards.
Like Coach Harrell is talking with one of the officials.
Well, Piggott's really stayed aggressive with the run tonight, Ron, and they've really scattered the carries out among about 3-4 Mohawks, and looking to carry quite a lead here into halftime, and looks like come up a bit short.
That's 34 Buchanan, stopped short by the Bulldogs, so the 2-point conversion fails. After the score, Kenneth Piggott leads 30-8. Offering the most authentic Mexican food in the area, their classic entrees are made to order and delivered right to your table. Los Compadres always has fast and friendly service, and to-go orders and lunch specials are always available. There's no better place to gather with friends and family than Los Compadres Mexican Restaurant at 648 East Main in Piggott. After the score, Jones set to kick for the Mohawks. Corey and Gates, deep men for the Bulldogs. Short kick. Up man number 1, that is Andrew Carter. Gain of a couple on the play. So with 1:01 left on the clock here in the first half, Portageville takes over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Payers drop their defense back, trying to prevent the long pass. Toy on the look, short swing pass to number 1, Carter. Goes incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. He had a lot of running room there. He just couldn't come up with the ball. Second and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ian looking to throw. Pass is short, intended for his number, but there's a flag on the play. Intended for 12, A.J. Hicks. Penalties against Piggott. Personal foul against the Mohawks. To move the ball 15 yards and an automatic first down for the Bulldogs. with 53 seconds to go in the half. Portageville's in Piggott territory. Wide receiver screen. Good block out in front. Number 400 Gates picks up good yards for the Bulldogs. Hunter picks up enough to move the chains for the Bulldogs. Gets out of bounds, so it's 1st and 10 Bulldogs on the Piggott 36-yard line. The wide receiver screen. Caught by number 4 Gates. Immediately met by number 4 Hayden Lemons.
And not much time left. How much we got, Ron?
Timeout on the field for the Bulldogs with 26 seconds left. I'd like to thank another sponsor. We appreciate MFA Agri Services Mid-South for sponsoring tonight's game. With multiple locations in Piggott, St. Francis, Pollard, Mounds, and McDougal, they can provide multiple agrimony solutions to ensure profit, production, and stewardship on your farm.
And appreciate MFA Agri Services Mid-South. Call them 598-2225. And just a few more seconds left here in the first half as Piggott's rolling right now 36-8. And Portageville just a few seconds. What do we got? 20 seconds left? 26 seconds?
Yes, sir. 26 seconds. Torrey looking to throw, rolling out. Pops once. Got a man.
Good look. Just a little out of the reach. Is that Alexander, the
That was
intended
12,
receiver?
A.J. Hicks.
Oh, Hicks, okay.
He was just out of the reach. Got 19 seconds left. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Troy looking, popping, looking. Long throw, intended. Intercepted by the Mohawks.
And nice grab downfield. Didn't see what that was. That
Looks like number 49, Quentin Reeves.
Yep, Quentin Reeves with the interception.
Intended for Crafton. Reeves made a nice play coming underneath and getting a turnover for the Mohawks. Got 12 seconds left here to go in the first half. Piggott leading 36-8. 1st and 10 from the Portageville 5-yard line. Excuse me, from their own 5-yard line. So they're just going to take a knee and let the clock run out. Okay.
And there you are. We got a halftime score of 36-8. The Piggott Mohawks out big in front of the Portageville Bulldogs. And we're going to take a break and be back with your halftime discussion, your second half momentarily.
For the fastest, friendliest service around, visit us at Piggott Pharmacy on the Square. We provide free local delivery and curbside service. Additionally, we have competitive pricing, easy prescription transfers, and a free vitamin program. We're locally owned and operated. Come by Piggott Pharmacy today, where our patients are our family.
When you connect with high-speed internet from New Wave Communications, you unlock all kinds of possibilities. More gaming, more streaming and viewing, more ways to keep in touch, more ways to learn. And best of all, adding New Wave internet to your current television package won't cost a lot more thanks to New Wave's bundle discounts. In fact, if you're paying another provider for internet, switching to New Wave will probably save you money. Call or go to newwavecom.com to find more ways to bundle and save.
Los Compadres Mexican Restaurant on East Main in Piggott offers the most authentic Mexican food in the area. All of their meals begin with their signature chips and salsa. Their classic entrees are made to order and delivered right to your table. Los Compadres always has fast, friendly service, and to-go orders and lunch specials are always available. There's no better place to gather with friends and family than Los Compadres Mexican Restaurant on East Main in Piggott.
At New Wave, we're proud to call the communities we serve our home. Our customers tell us having a local office is important to them. That's why we maintain dozens of local offices and employ over 500 skilled employees, all focused on delivering the best customer experience. We don't just connect communities, we connect to our communities, helping support the schools, organizations, and events that support all of us. Thank you for choosing New Wave Communications, your local provider of internet, TV, and phone.
And we're getting set back for action here in Portageville for the second half as Piggott comes into the second half with a decisive lead, 36-8. And Ron, we saw Piggott just really stay aggressive with the run, and it paid off as they got a pretty decisive lead here at half.
Yeah, and I would think they would come out with the same game plan of, don't risk throwing any picks, like them just kind of clock management with this lead. And they start the second half with the ball. 10, Ian Torrey is set to kick for the Bulldogs. 3 guys deep for the Mohawks. Good kick by Torrey, fielded by number 4, Lemons. Trying to find running room. Game tackled by the Bulldogs. Lemons gets back to their own 21-yard line. Tackled by a host of the Bulldogs. Piggott takes over 1st and 10. Still on 20-yard line. Three man in the back. Gossett under center. Handoff, last man through. Good blocking. You got a foot chase. Number 32, that is Cade Harrell, picks up big yards. Finally brought down by number 22, Jacob Carter for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Harrell's had some nice runs here tonight, picking up where he left off.
Piggott's in the hurry up. So they're switching things up a bit. Last man through, that's number 4, that's Lemons. Jared Crafton, number 9, in on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Connor Barnum. Gain of about 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Mohawks on the Portageville 38. Handoff, last man through, that's number 2, Mason Tillman. Number 2, Connor Barham in on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Tyler, looks like Piggott's come out here and moving the tempo a little bit faster.
Yep. They've getting up to the line a lot quicker and just trying to get some quick yardage here. Put some points up here early on in the third quarter.
Snap. Misdirection. Handoff 33 Jones. Cuts it back up. Tackled on the play, but Portageville player looks like number 79. That's Michael Hartman. Picks up quite a few yards. Brings up 4th down and about 1 for the Mohawks. 35-yard line of the Bulldogs. Handoff, last man through. Still on his feet.
And a great run. Gunnar Shaw taking it all the way.
Finally brought down by Hunter Gase, but it's too late. Touchdown Mohawks. It's another one that thought he had him at the line of scrimmage, but he kept his feet moving and was able to break out of it.
Yeah, we've seen that from the Mohawks all night, just staying active with the feet, keep going forward, and they've gotten a lot of yards after contact tonight. Even a couple scores, I think 3 touchdowns that they just bullied their way through the line and going through the contact and finishing strong for the touchdown as we have a personal foul
against the Bulldogs. Going to be obsessed on the kick. Piggott lining up for 2. Fumble the snap. Recovered by the Bulldogs. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 9:50 to go here in the third quarter, Piggott leads 42-8. Like to thank a sponsor, Mike and Pat Patterson, for residential, commercial, or agricultural real estate anywhere in Clay County and beyond. Let Mike and Pat serve you. They've been serving the area for many, many years. 870-598-3142.
Like to remind Portageville fans that the Lady Dogs volleyball team will be in action tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
So Piggott comes out and didn't take as much time in the huddle as they did during the first half. Able to move the ball and finally with a good run, able to put 6 up on the board with the personal foul. 15 yards will be assessed on this kickoff. The personal foul is a face mask against the Bulldogs. So Piggott will kick from the Portageville 45-yard line. Jones set to kick for the Mohawks. Torrey, the deep man for the Bulldogs. Torrey lets it go in the end zone as a touchback. Like to thank a sponsor. Thanks to Daryl and Ellen Dalton. It's Pumpkin Hollow time. The season opens on September 16th. Since 1993, it's the fall attraction that draws guests from all over the country. Animals, pumpkins, hay rides, and gourds for kids. Also corn mazes, Horror in the Hollow, Bubba's Butcher Barn, Zombie Paintball, Forester Fright, and now the Pumpkin Zip Line. Plan a field trip, party, or just go and enjoy. 671 County Road, 336 in Piggott, 870-598-3568, or inquire at pumpkinhollow.com.
And Torrey trying to get out around the outside, couldn't quite get the edge. Looked like he may have tweaked a knee or an ankle trying to plant, but it looks like he's going to be all right to stay out there.
They gained about 9 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 1 from their own 19-yard line. 9:15 left in the 3rd quarter.
And movement up front. That figure's pointing both ways.
Good player from each side move. I don't know if one crossed the line of scrimmage. Offsides against the Mohawks. Move the ball 5 yards. That's enough to pick up a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Brings up 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Fake screen. Torrey's in trouble, able to get it off. Pass complete to number 4, Hunter Gates. Hunter Gates stopped on the play by number 4, Lemons. Torrey did a nice job of just getting the play off. He had a guy on him in the backfield, and he was able to still make the pass and get some positive yards for the Bulldogs as Gates after the catch.
And Torrey got flattened in the backfield. Buchanan and another Mohawk both came down on him hard. He's taking some shots here in this 2nd half, but Torrey's hanging tough.
2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Yep, Torrey looking, throwing, looking deep. Got a man down. Incomplete, intended for number 9, Jared Crafton. Defended on the play by number looks like number 1, Spencer Harden. Gossett gets over on the help from the safety spot. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs on their own 36-yard line. We're looking. Pass complete. Number 2, that is Connor Barham. Tackled on the play by Gunnar Shaw, but not moved forward. Bulldogs pick up some yards for a 1st down. 1st and 10, Portageville, their own 46-yard line. Being set, plays in. Torrey on the rollout. Intercepted, ball thrown right to number 4. Lemons on the outside.
Lemons going all the way with it. And takes it in for the touchdown.
So Torrey was under pressure and tried to throw it back, and Lemons just stepped right in front of the intended receiver. Takes it back, so after the score, Piggott's going to line up to go for 2. They've not attempted a extra point attempts, always going for 2 after scores tonight.
And Piggott getting done defensively. A couple interceptions in the game. I think that was the 2nd one, right, Ron?
I believe so.
They had one late in the 1st half.
Pitch to number 34, that is Lance Buchanan around the right side. 2-point conversion is good. So after the score, Piggott leads 50-8. Like to thank another sponsor. If you need auto parts, stop by Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 in Portageville. Colin and his staff will assist you with all your needs. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go online to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. So Hayden Lemons makes a big defensive play, turns it into 6 for the Mohawks. See if Portageville can answer here. John Jones set to kick. Corey and Gates, deep men. Most of them have been short tonight. They're trying to keep it away from Corey and Gates, hit more of the up men.
And it goes out of bounds. Be a flag on the play.
Legal procedure against the Mohawks. So Portageville will start 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. $7:34 left to go in the third. Corey back to pass, looking under pressure, rolling out to his left. Trying to find some room. Tackle on the play. Looks like number 22, Dylan Bellers, makes the stop for the Mohawks. Good coverage downfield. Looks like the spot got him back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10, ball on their own 35-yard line. 6:45 left to go in the third. Corey looking to pass. Intended for number 2, Connor Barham, was incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10 from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Portageville just not able to get anything going offensively. Piggott has just really swarmed in the backfield. Torrey can't really get a good look, and you know, this passing game is what Portageville really relies on. But when you can't get anything going, receivers down the field developing the routes, it's really hard to get any momentum put together. And as we see here, a little bubble screen and nowhere to go, really. I don't even think it was a bubble screen, and it's going to be intentional grounding likely here. Looked like he threw it at a lineman.
Yeah, bounced off of him, so it's see if that should be the call. Moving the ball back 5 yards from the spot of the foul. Illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. Ball hit the lineman. That also results into a loss of down. Brings up 4th down and about 25. Ball's on their own 20-yard line. Gets a good punt off. Down by the Bulldogs at their own 45-yard line. Torrey had Mohawks all around him on that punt. So Piggott takes over 1st and 10 at the Portageville 45-yard line. 5:10 We have an official's timeout.
We have an official timeout.
Give us time to thank another sponsor, 788 East Main Street in Piggott. Mark Howell has been in business in the same location in Piggott for nearly 30 years, with full detailing and auto sales too. If you want your car to look, feel, and smell like new again, call Mark Howell at Custom Car Care, 870-598-2571. Like to also thank Dan Gossett Real Estate, 420 East Main Street, Piggott. Dan and Daniel Gossett. If you're looking for a home or a place for your business to operate, call or visit Dan Gossett Real Estate. Proud sponsors of Mohawk Athletic, 870-598-5555. Rodney and Kim Rouse. If you need a place to store your things and a way to get them there, call 870-598-7941. Mohawk Mini Storage in Piggott. All right, the clock continued to run. Handoff, last man through. Trying to get to the outside. 34, that is in here. Tackled on the play by number 48, Terry Kirkwood. Lane Buchanan was the ball carrier for the Mohawks. Handoff, number 21, Jacob Scott. Tackle on the play. Host the Bulldogs in there. One Andrew Carter looks like to be in on the play. First and 10 Mohawks from the Portageville 33-yard line. 3:50 left to go. Clock will continue to run. Handoff up the middle, number 2. Still on his feet, brought down. That's Mason Tillman. 22, Jacob Carter. In on the play for the Bulldogs. 16, Logan Venn also in on the play. First and goal from the 10-yard line for the Mohawks. Handoff gets nowhere. It's 21, Jacob Scott, the ball carrier. Met by a host of Bulldogs. Number 73, Trey Tubbs in on the play. Brings up second and goal from the 9-yard line for the Piggott Mohawks. 2:35 left to go in the third. Piggott leading 50-8. Got a pitch. There's a flag on the play. Play was blown dead before the snap. Illegal motion against the Mohawks. They'll move the ball back 5 yards. So it's going to be second and goal for the Mohawks from the Portageville 14-yard line. 2:05 left in the third. Quick pitch out Number 11 cuts it back up the middle. Number 11, Regan Mayberry.
And he was close to the goal line.
Looks like the spot is maybe about the 2-yard line.
Third down coming up for Piggott.
Gossett under center. Handoff, last man through, still on his feet. That is number 11, Regan Mayberry. Touchdown for the Mohawks. Coach giving it to him again after the good run on the previous play. Getting it set to go for 2.
Haven't seen a lot of deviation from that here tonight, have we, Ron? Piggott just staying aggressive with the run, and they've stayed committed and executed at a high level.
And off to 21 is Jacob Scott in for the 2-point conversion is good. After the score, Piggott leads 58-8. You take a look at the field tonight, you should be impressed because it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovation. Turf Renovation is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but also numerous ones in the area. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surfaces for the area's athletes. To check out the projects, go online to turfrenovations.com. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. These 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. Go to greenpointtag.com or call 573-379-3816. Jones set to kick for the Mohawks.
And onside kick. And Portageville falls on it.
Thank another sponsor. Piggott Mohawk football on YHC is brought to you by the Piggott Family Medical Clinic at 425 West Jackson Street. The clinic is now affiliated with the St. Bernard's Medical Center and wish the Mohawks the best of luck this season. Their providers, Doctors Dennis Blake and Greg Mallard, and advanced nurses Brandy Pace and Megan Rathel are committed to providing excellent service for your medical needs. Call for your next appointment, 870-598-2236.
And it looks like we got a timeout. And end of the third quarter, so we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
At Ag Explore, we're farmers too. So we know that farming's never been a 9-to-5 job. Just like the farmer, we work overtime to bring you whatever it takes. Solutions like InZone help you retain 47% more nitrogen, with an overall average increase of 12 bushels per acre. Imagine what InZone can do for you. Ag Explore.
For the fastest, friendliest service around, visit us at Piggott Pharmacy on the Square. We provide free local delivery and curbside service. Additionally, we have competitive pricing, easy prescription transfers, and a free vitamin program. We're locally owned and operated. Come by Piggott Pharmacy today, where our patients are our family.
And welcome back. We're back here at Pickery's Athletic Field in Portageville. Live high school football brought to you tonight here on YHC and YHCTV.com. Into the fourth quarter, Piggott dominating here tonight with a great effort. And Portageville's got the ball trying to put some offense together here in the second half.
Start on their 46-yard line. Torrey rolling, looking to throw the ball under pressure. Trying to buy some time. Pass is incomplete. Clock will continue to run. Brings up second down and 10 on their 46-yard line. Plays coming in.
And ball gets away from Torrey. And he's going to get thrown down by Tillman.
Like a loss of at least 15 on the play. Gonna bring up third down. They're saying about 26 for the Bulldogs. 10:35 left to go in the game. Troy dropped back looking to pass. Ball was thrown just underneath, incomplete, intended for number 2. That's Connor Barham. Brings up a 4th and long for the Bulldogs. Ball's on their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, Piggott's front defenders, their front 7, 8, they've done a great job really getting after Torrey in the backfield, not able to set his feet, looking down the field, and that's been the story of this game for the Mohawks, just defensive pressure applied to the Bulldogs throughout this game.
Low snap, there's a penalty on the play. Right, running into the kicker. Penalty running into the kicker against the Mohawks. Penalty is declined. 1st and 10 for the Mohawks. They will take over at their own 32, 33-yard line. Well, they just moved the spot. Now it's on the 43-yard line of the Mohawks. .30 left to go in the 4th quarter. Piggott leading 58-8. Start 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. Just get it off for the play clock. Hand off to the up man, 34, still on his feet. Lane Buchanan.
And he's going to go all the way.
Touchdown Mohawks.
And got met initially in the backfield, it looked like, but he kept the legs turning.
That's kind of been the theme on all their touchdowns tonight. They've been met. He's been able to wrap them up and bring them down. Mohawks set to go for 2. Handoff, last man through. 21, Jacob Scott. 2-point conversion is good for the Mohawks. .146, West Stegan Piggott, 870-598-5207. Van Winton and his staff are true professionals. For all your real estate transactions, including title searches, Title insurance and closing. Contact Clay County Abstract on the square in Piggott, 870-598-5207. For the fastest, friendliest experience around, visit them on the square. They provide free local delivery, curbside service, competitive pricing, easy prescription transfers, and free vitamin program. Locally owned and operated, Piggott Pharmacy, where our patients are our family. Jones set to kick for the Mohawk. 7 minutes to go left in the game. Torrey on the return. Looking for running room up the middle, still on his feet. Turns, still on his feet. Good return for Torrey and the Bulldogs. Finally forced out of bounds by number 1, Spencer Harden. Butler Drug Store on Main Street in Portageville is your local full-service pharmacy. Also including gifts and fine jewelry, Dr. Trey Rohn has been serving the area for many years and provides your prescription solutions. Stop by at 222 East Main Street in Portageville or call 573-379-5469. 6 minutes to go here left in the ball game. Portageville 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Wing pass. Intended for number 12, A.J. Higgs, off his hands. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock still moving, 5:35 left to go. Torrey drops back, looking to pass. Looks down, now he's turning to run. Picks up some good yards. Gains some good yards, finally being forced out of bounds by number 1, Spencer Harden. Torrey picks up about at least 7 for the Bulldogs. Maybe 6. Let's go at 2nd down, 3rd down, and 4 for the Bulldogs. Torrey rolling out to his right. Third run, keeps the ball. Pass is broken up. Intended for the receiver, was knocked down. But intended for 2, Connor Barham. Brings up 4th down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Barham set to kick.
And under 4 minutes remaining here in the game.
Good kick from Barham. Takes a Bulldog bounce. Ball is down at the 10-yard line. Offering the most authentic Mexican food in the area. Their classic entrees are made to order and delivered right to your table. Los Compadres always has fast and friendly service, and to-go orders and lunch specials are always available. There's no better place to gather with friends and family than Los Compadres Mexican Restaurant at 648 East Main in Piggott. We appreciate MFA Agri-Services Mid-South for sponsoring tonight's game. With multiple locations in Piggott, St. Francis, Pollard, Mounds, and McDougal, they can provide multiple agronomic solutions to ensure profit, production, and stewardship on your farm. Piggott takes over 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. 2:50 and counting left to go in the game. Handoff. Ball was dropped, recovered by the Mohawks. Loss of a couple yards on the play, brings up second down and 13. Ball's on their 8-yard line. 2:20 left in the game. Handoff off the right side. Number 14. Like to thank another sponsor. A Plus Family Clinic in Portageville has been providing the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd or give them a call at 379-2100 to schedule an appointment. A Plus Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions. Flag on the play. Illegal substitution. Ellington Insurance in Portageville is one of our fine sponsors this year. With all the challenges facing organizations and families today, no one has time to become an insurance expert. Instead, you need an experienced team who can analyze the various options open to you and suggest the best alternative for your needs. That's where Ellington Insurance is there for you to simplify your insurance needs. Call them at 573-379-5401 or visit their office at 200 East Main Street in Portageville. On the keeper, on rollout, number 4. Hayden Lemon
broke loose.
Still on his feet. Finally brought down by number 10, Ian Torrey. 22, Jacob Carter in on the tackle. 45 seconds left to play in the ball game. Piggott in Portageville territory at their 38-yard line. Looks like they're just going to take a knee and let the clock run out. That'll be the last play of the ball game. Piggott goes home with the win, 66, Portageville 8.
And that'll do it for us tonight. And we're going to take a quick break and be back with your wrap-up here in just a moment.
For the fastest, friendliest service around, visit us at Piggott Pharmacy on the Square. We provide free local delivery and curbside service. Additionally, we have competitive pricing, easy prescription transfers, and a free vitamin program. We're locally owned and operated. Come by Piggott Pharmacy today, where our patients are our family.
When you connect with high-speed internet from New Wave Communications, you unlock all kinds of possibilities. More gaming, more streaming and viewing, more ways to keep in touch, more ways to learn. And best of all, adding New Wave internet to your current television package won't cost a lot more thanks to New Wave's bundle discounts. In fact, if you're paying another provider for internet, switching to New Wave will probably save you money. Call or go to newwavecom.com to find more ways to bundle and save.
Los Compadres Mexican Restaurant on East Main in Piggott offers the most authentic Mexican food in the area. All of their meals begin with their signature chips and salsa. Their classic entrees are made to order and delivered right to your table. Los Compadres always has fast, friendly service, and to-go orders and lunch specials are always available. There's no better place to gather with friends and family than Los Compadres Mexican Restaurant on East Main in Piggott.
And we're back here post-game from Vickery's Athletic Field in Portageville. Final score, the Piggott Mohawks victorious over the Portageville Bulldogs, 66-8. And the Piggott Mohawks with a fine showing here tonight. They go to 2-0 on the year after a win after Hazen last week. And a victory here tonight over Portageville. Portageville struggling here in the early part of the season, now go to 0-4 on the year. A very tough opponent for the Bulldogs here tonight with the Mohawks. And these Piggott Mohawks are looking strong. They had a very good year last year, only 2 regular season losses, and brought a great nucleus back this year. And last week they didn't probably do as much offensively as they would have liked, but they made up for it here tonight. 66 points on the board for the Mohawks, and a great showing by Piggott. Ron, they just stuck to what they did best. They run in between the tackles, a few sweeps here and there, but stuck to the ground, and they moved the ball up there. The guys up front moved the pile, and a lot of big plays from the Mohawks here tonight.
Well, they kept it on the ground, especially in the second half. I thought their defense did a good job getting penetration, so Torrey couldn't really have any good looks. He seemed under pressure a lot in the second half. And their running backs all night, what can you say? Portageville made contact, but the running backs kept their feet moving and gained yards after contact all night.
Yeah, that was a theme of tonight. Yards after contact. The Piggott backs, they met 2 or 3 defenders at the line of scrimmage sometimes, but they kept the legs going and picked up a lot of yards after catch. A lot of them, they broke free for touchdowns after initial contact. So a testament to Piggott just driving the ball hard and not giving up on the play and just working through the tackle. And Portageville, you could just tell they started to wear down and didn't quite wrap up, as the game progressed. And Piggott took advantage and just really dominated the game physically. And they put together a good showing offense and defense here tonight. And it was really Portageville. They finally broke through and made that big play. It was at the Hunter Gates on that long pass. I believe that was Torrey to Gates down the right side, and then he caught it and went the opposite field, got inside the 10-yard line. Then they got a keeper from Torrey cashing in on the touchdown, which they converted the 2-point conversion as well, which gave them their 8 points. But other than that, it took a big play to break that play open and get into scoring position for the Bulldogs. But Piggott looking good. They're only in week 2 in Arkansas here tonight this week, and Portageville in their 4th game here tonight, taking a loss on their home field. But Portageville, they're not gonna run into too many teams like Piggott. Certainly with the physicality and just being able to get after Torrey all night. So certainly a test here for the Bulldogs tonight. They'll be able to move on and take some away from this game into next week. I'm not sure who they have next week.
Portageville is at Kelly next week.
At Kelly. So Kelly, a young program that they should match up well against, but it looks like Kelly's gotten a little better this year. They got a few wins under their belt, so it will be a tougher opponent than it's probably been in the last few years in the Hawks. So we'll see what Portageville can do next week. The Piggott Mohawks are back in action on the road again next week. They take on the Rector Cougars on the road there in Rector, and they'll be certainly favored in that game. Rector trying to get its program back up and going at the senior level. So the Mohawks move on at 2-0 with a decisive victory here tonight in Portageville. And we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night. I'm Tyler Wagner along with Ron Riddle here from Vickery's Athletic Field in Portageville. And Ron, it's good to help you out tonight, and we'll be seeing you down the road once again.
Tyler, it's my pleasure. I enjoy it, and looking forward to another one.
All right, that'll do it for us here tonight on YHC. Thank you all for tuning in here on Channel 21 on New Wave Cable and YHCTV.com. The next, taking a look at the next broadcast we have for each team. It'll be, take a look here. Yeah, we've got Redbud, Illinois, and Portageville coming up on October 6th for Portageville. October 6th, Redbud, Illinois here in Portageville will be on board for that one. And take a look at Piggott. Will be another couple weeks. We'll be back in Piggott for that broadcast. Will be Osceola and Piggott 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight on the 22nd. Big conference game for the Piggott Mohawks, taking on Osceola at Parker Field and Piggott for the 22nd. We'll be there on hand for that one. You can watch that one live on our website, YHCTV.com. If you want to tune in for that one, our next Piggott broadcast in a couple of weeks on the 22nd as the Mohawks take on conference rival Osceola on the 22nd. Watching that one live on YHCTV.com. So that'll do it for us here tonight. And again, I'm Tyler Wagner, Ron Riddle, bringing this contest tonight. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.